Good evening, and welcome to a new horror adventure with Witchifer. Tonight we're gonna start playing a game which was released yesterday on consoles called Renovator Origins. I don't really know anything about this game, so let's dive right in. Keys and matches are used automatically. Okay, good to know. And why is it written with Cyrillic letters?
Ну что, любимый, ты уже на месте?
Wow, this game is in Russian.
Да, дорогая.
Okay,
Только зашел
yes
в
dear, I
его
just walked into his
Отлично.
office.
Ты уверен,
Great,
что
are you sure you want to
хочешь
take his
забрать его
stuff?
вещи?
Да, я хочу,
Yes,
чтобы
I
хоть
wanted at
что-то
least something to
напоминало
remind
о
me
нем.
of him.
У
I
меня
don't
ведь
even have a
даже
picture
нет
of
его
him.
фотографии.
Хорошо, позвони мне, как
Alright, call me
соберешься,
when
и
you're packed
поедем
up and on your way home.
Обязательно, любимый.
Definitely. I think I'll be
Думаю,
here
я здесь
for a while.
ненадолго.
I'll just
Я
pick
только
up my
заберу
things and
вещи
immediately
и
go
сразу
home.
домой.
Okay. So we play as a Russian guy whose father probably recently passed. Movement inventory, running, take, action and interaction. Okay, so we can run. That's good. So we're gonna need a combination, 4 digits. So this used to be our father's office, yeah? Sometimes the hero will write notes in a notepad. To view them, press left arrow. Okay. Find 4 father's mementos. Strong will matter. That's for sure. So this is where his father used to chill and smoke his pipe. Friendly team of the father at the last job. He worked for 20 years in an art museum, after which he opened a restoration workshop. And we can interact with the drawers, nice. Bolt cutter, but we can't pick it up. We can only examine it. Some old calculator. Ah, there is a key. It looks like a key to the main hall of the workshop. Medicaid and some scissors. Okay, so this is actually a workshop, yeah? Well, not this part, obviously. Okay. So I'm guessing that this is the way to the workshop. Yeah. Alright. I haven't been here for a long time. I spent a lot of time here as a child. So his father was a painter, yes? And what's up with the red tape? So was he murdered? So he must have been murdered in here, in his workshop, I guess.
Надеюсь, полиция ничего
I
не
hope the
заметит.
police don't notice. Nine get up, 13 watching TV, 14 reading newspaper, 1408 strange behavior. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so he was a good painter actually. To get a better look at an object or see what's in the distance, press L2. Okay, you can zoom in a little bit. Nice. Father always liked fresh fruits on the table. We used to have our own apple tree. And how come they're not falling off? Are they stuck or what? More like glued than stuck. An old photo album of our family, but there are no photographs of my father here. He says that since childhood he did not like to be photographed. Part of the diary that my father's kept since his childhood. Phone numbers, Svetlana, Vitaly, Alexei, movers, safe code. Ah, there was a safe in the office. But there were 4 digits, here are only 2, 1, 9. In recent years, his vision began to deteriorate rapidly, but this is not surprising. He worked every day with small details. My dream of becoming an astronaut never disappeared. 1 out of 7, so we're supposed to find 6 more of those. We can really interact with anything almost.
Черт.
That's really cool.
Надеюсь, это была
Damn,
не
I
одна
hope
из тех ваз,
it
которые
wasn't one
используются
of
в
those
игре.
vases. It's over 100 years old. A recording of my chess tournament. If I'm not mistaken, I even won a prize, but my father never praised me. Never. I never got a chance to see this film, although I have had this cassette since 2004. Memory to hell. I have been writing everything down in a diary since childhood, but I lost part of the page with the password to the safe. Ah, okay. I was about to call the technician, but then walking near the telescope I remembered that part of the code coincides with the house number of the neighbor I am watching. Oh, okay, I've seen some... Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the opposite. Ah, so this is the neighbor he was watching. And I guess those notes are about him, like he was doing this at 8, that at 10 and so on. And at what was it, 12:08 he did something strange. He said, ah, there you go, 57. So that means the code is 1957, right? It should be. How does this work? Ah, okay, like this. "1957." There you go. Looks like the key to the warehouse in the workshop. Nice. Let's go in there. Okay, so this is the light. Yeah.
Отец не мог просто оставить
That
это на
couldn't
полу?
just leave it on the floor. And what is it? It's an old lamp. Looks shabby, but probably still works. All I need is kerosene. Is this kerosene? Yeah, an old canister. It seems like kerosene is inside. Okay. Nice mechanics. To use the lamp, you must have kerosene in your inventory. Kerosene will gradually decrease. To remove or take the lamp, press arrow up. So we have a ladder going up, I guess, to the attic. We have this
Кажется,
chest
я
here.
видел
I think
кусачки
I
в кабинете
saw wire
отца.
cutters in my father's
Возможно,
office.
я
Maybe I can
смогу
bite
перекусить
through the
замок.
lock. We couldn't pick it up earlier, but who knows, maybe now we can. Let's have a look-see. They were somewhere in here. There you go. Yeah, now we can take it. This game has really good graphics. It hasn't been scary so far. But the graphics look really good. Use, so we can combine, use or drop. Definitely use. If the item is very low, you can crouch down to reach it by pressing L1. Yeah, I've already discovered that. Old shabby camera. It's strange that he kept such a rare thing in a chest. And what else is in there? I've been swamped with work lately, as if everyone has started to take an interest in art again. The latest order is the restoration of a gramophone, the painting The Flutist, an old dressing table and a globe. And all this must be done in time for the exhibition, which will take place in 6 months. Each exhibit was accompanied by an explanatory note, but I lost these pieces of paper. But what I remember is that there was something wrong with every exhibit. Okay. Another old shabby camera. Some matches. And another camera. Wow, so there are 3 of them in there, yeah? 4 of them actually. I didn't realize it was a camera as well. Okay. There's a little box, but we can't interact with it. So I guess that's it. Okay. Let's go up in the attic, see what we find there. A really old TV, a lamps TV. Ah, nice, you can make some more light because it's really dark in here. Tumbler toy, the same toy from my father's childhood. It still gives me goosebumps. So this was his father's toy, yeah. Damn, how many years have passed and the ball still hasn't deflated? So this was his ball, I guess. And there's more red tape up here. So maybe he was killed in here, in the attic, his father? Crowbar. A rusty crowbar. Maybe I can unlock something with it. Maybe.
Чёртова ворона.
Damn crow. There are usually pigeons living in the attic. Well, I guess they've been chased away by the crows. It looks like a stone from some kind of ring. Red stone, okay. I swear I've seen this piece somewhere before. It was like deja vu. As soon as he was released from the box, the room went cold. Even the movers noticed and rushed out of my workshop, leaving me alone with this feeling. So this is something his father wrote. As soon as he was released from the box, the room went cold. I have no idea who's he.
Нет пленки.
No film. So this projector, yeah. So it would project the images on this wall here. So in case we find an old roll film roll actually, we're supposed to come back up here. And some more matches, some nails. Okay. Okay, so that's about it with the attic, at least for now. I think we've done everything. And what about... Now we have a crowbar, so maybe... Yeah, we can interact with it.
Заклинило.
Jammed. Let's see if we can use our crowbar here. We can! Super. Okay. So we're going down to the basement then. I guess we're supposed to find the mystery, like who killed his father and why. Okay, nothing this way. And I don't see any candles in here. Ah, there's one. Is this the... yeah, it is the camera roll. Old tape. Why that kept it in the basement? Okay, so we're supposed to go back up then, yeah? And check out the camera roll. Really good graphics, very detailed. I like it.
Не поддается.
Won't budge. There's dust falling off. Strange, there was no one in the building. So it's like... It was like footsteps, yeah? Somebody's walking upstairs. Wait, is this kerosene? It is. So we're gonna go back up and have a look at that film, yeah? The camera roll. But first let's have a look, see if there's anybody in here now. Nope. My father gave it to me when I was very young. It's nice that he kept it. Don't remember it being here though when we were in the room before, but maybe I just haven't noticed it. Okay, let's see what's up with this film. Actually, it's supposed to be just pictures now, since it's a camera roll. And who put out the candles? Well, at least that one. These ones are still on, I see. Oh, I thought it's also kerosene, but nope. So... To find strange things in a photo, hold the cursor over it motionless for 2 seconds. Okay, there's some strange face in the window here. And is this supposed to be his father when he was a kid or what? Yeah, there's that hand there. And yeah, look, this reflection here in the mirror. What about this one?
Теперь понятно, почему отец не любил
Now it's clear why my
фотографировать.
father did not like to be
Что-то преследовало
photographed.
его с
Something
самого
haunted
детства.
him since his
На
childhood.
одной
In one of the
из
photos I
фотографий
saw
я увидел
familiar
знакомую
picture.
картину.
Did you? Yeah, so it's this here, it's a hand there. Reaching out. Okay. So that was all of them, I guess, huh? Ah, it's this picture. Yeah, it's true. I've seen it in his office. No, painting, sorry, not picture. So it's an old lady from like the, I don't know, 17th maybe century. So this was definitely done his father as a child. And he's been hunted, yeah. Find a painting from my father's photo. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. So let's go back to his office then. I don't think we could interact with it earlier. I mean the painting. But probably now we will. This one. Yeah, we can interact with it. This is exactly the picture I saw in my father's childhood photographs. He got it from his grandfather. Okay. And his grandfather must have got it from his grandfather and so on. Oh, there's a key there. Nice. But where is that key from? I wonder. Old key possibly from the door in the basement. Okay. Back to the basement we go then. What?
Эй! Что ты тут
There's a
делаешь?
kid there.
Куда он пропал?
Where did he go? Huh. So he turned on the gramophone and then just ran away. But most likely it was a ghost, no? I don't think it was an actual kid. But just the ghost of one. I mean, it did look a little bit like his father when he was a child, but that wouldn't really make a lot of sense, would it? Okay, so this is the door, which we'll hopefully be able to open now. Yeah. And what's in here? Okay, we need to crouch. Let me just see if we have anything on this other side. Nope. There's some water dripping here from a broken pipe. I wish there were some candles lying around. Okay. At least we got more kerosene. So, what's on this table? Ah, okay, and... yeah. Old bomb. I already thought I lost a family heirloom, a ring. My father said this ring helped him make decisions in difficult moments. I kept it, but the stone inside has fallen out. Ah, we have the stone. As soon as I restore it, I'll immediately pass it on to my son. Okay. And that's all. We cannot interact with these other pieces of papers, but it's strange because we have that kerosene here, but it doesn't allow us to pick it up. And what's in here? A small screwdriver, some nails, a little wrench. Nothing of use, it seems. Okay. Let's keep exploring then. Wow.
Спокойно.
Calm down, it's just my imagination. And we just got the first jump scare of the game. And there's nobody in there, obviously. And when he clapped, he turned off the light, yeah? Father's childhood drawing. He never told why he drew them. So... there's a child holding a flashlight. There's a dead guy, I guess, on the ground. And a man with a hat who seems to be very afraid of this kid. Okay. And there's something there as well. Ah, it's the ring! A very old family ring. I remember my grandfather wore one, but it lacks a stone. Not an issue, since we have that stone. So let's see. Combine. Ah, okay. Nice. In difficult times, the ring will help you find your way. It will begin to glow when the desired item is nearby. To remove the ring, press right arrow. Uh-huh.
Кажется, я видел
I
детские
think I
вещи
saw my
отца на
father's
чердаке.
things in the attic. Yeah, you did. We still cannot pick up the kerosene? Nope. Find father's item in the attic. Ah, okay, so it must be that that doll that was there now. Guess we're supposed to use the ring around it or what? And back up into the attic we go. There it is. Okay, so let's use the ring, see if anything happens. Use. Ah, it glows red, okay. What? He fainted? What the hell just happened?
Что за... Где я?
Where am I? Okay, he's in a different place now.
Кажется, я
I think I recognize this place. It seems to be the apartment where my father grew up. But how did I get here?
Как я сюда попал?
Huh.
Не поддается.
Of course it's locked. It's the same toy from my father's childhood, only it looks new now. Still no less creepy. Yeah, it's true, now it's new. It's completely clean and everything. I don't think it's creepy. It's just a toy. Okay, so we're inside of a flat where his father grew up, yeah? And we still have our lamp. That's good. I will help you, son. Find the family ring.
Это мой отец.
This is my father. He wants to find out what cursed our family. I have a new task. Find the family ring. Okay. Iron. Previously all the equipment was of our production, not like now. Yeah. That is actually true. February 24, 1957. Oh, so that was actually the code for the save, 1957. So we travel back in time, definitely. Okay. Hooray! My parents returned from Romania. Okay, so his parents have been to my country. I felt uncomfortable in their absence. I'm scared when I'm alone in the apartment, even during the day. I no longer want them to leave for a long time. My parents brought me a bunch of gifts and souvenirs. Most importantly, they bought antiques from an auction, but I was forbade from touching them by my father. They locked everything in the pantry. I didn't even have time to look at them. Okay. So his parents, who are our playing character's grandparents, have been to Romania, yeah? Back in 57. And they brought some souvenirs which probably are cursed. Light bulb. An incandescent light bulb. It is also called the Illich light bulb. Looks new. Okay. And some scissors. Holding those scissors is finger torture. I think this is my grandfather and my very young father. I don't know my grandfather at all. He died before I was born. Okay. This picture was taken in 1956. And there's a purple symbol on the back of the picture. I don't know what it means. Okay then. I guess we no longer need our lamp, yeah? Since we have all these other sources of light. This must have been a sketch of my grandfather, or maybe my father was already good at drawing. Save game. Sure, why not? Is this Tolstoy? Yeah, it is. So this is a Soviet apartment from the 50s, yeah? VLKSM is a public organization that unites Soviet youth. Badge with the slogan "Proletarians of all countries unite", one of the most famous communist slogans.
Существует некий эффект Манделы.
There is a kind of Mandela
Люди
effect. For
почему-то
some reason
думают, что
people
там
think it
говорилось
says unite.
«Объединяйтесь».
It does says unite. What the hell do you mean? That's not a Mandela effect. Photo from my grandfather's trip to Romania. My father told how my grandparents went there for a couple of days. Okay, so this picture is supposed to have been taken in my country back in 57, yeah? Yeah, 57. And there's another symbol, this time in red. I don't know what those symbols mean.
Клетка с каким-то
A
странным
bird key with
механизмом.
some sort of strange
Интересно, для
mechanism. I
чего?
wonder how it works. Oh, there's a scale there, a little scale, so I guess we're supposed to place something on the scale. I don't know. We'll figure it out later on, I guess. Find a way to open the bird cage. Some old Russian music. Let's leave it on, why not? Make it more immersive.
Не поддается.
So we have a locked door in the flat. I guess we're supposed to find a key for it, yeah? And another one, this time with a lock.
Я не знаю комбинацию.
I don't know the combination. My grandmother is Lydia Ivanova. I have only warm memories of her. Okay, so this is his grandma, yeah? Picture was taken in 53. And we have the red symbol again. Can we like turn on some lights in here, maybe? Yes, we can.
Черт! Надо заменить
Crap, I need to
лампочку,
change the
иначе
light
в
bulb,
темноте
otherwise I
ничего не
won't
найду.
find anything in the dark. Ah, okay. We have the light bulb. That's what it was for, yeah? Some bread and a banana. What about this? Small chest. My father liked to store things in small containers. Apparently it was passed down to him from his father. Oh, so we're gonna need a key for this one as well. And what happened to the light? We just changed the bulb. It's raining outside. Ah, there's somebody there. He's waving at us, yeah? Hello. But we cannot interact with the window. He's saying something. March 11, 1957. Kolya has changed a lot since our trip. Ah, okay, so this was written by his grandmother. He avoids me and always says he's fatigued. We don't talk much to each other anymore, but he often talks to himself, especially in front of the bathroom mirror. His strange behavior has also affected our son, Sasha. So Sasha is our character's father, yeah? He's become fearful and invents terrible stories. Even the neighbors have noticed this. Tomorrow we are going to the doctor. I hope this is temporary. Okay, so our character's father was named Sasha, and his grandfather Kolya. So they brought something evil back from Romania, yeah? Good old stew. Father always said they used to make it from real beef. A miracle. Milk. A pack of milk of half a liter. Unusual packaging. Okay, let's close the door. We don't want the food to spoil. But I still don't get what happened to the bulb. I mean, we've just replaced it and it burned again. Okay. What else? This is the locked door. Yeah. And we're back in the bedroom. Maybe we're supposed to... Yeah, let's try that. We were supposed to use that ring, no? According to the label, this is a box from a Sputnik brand razor. Okay, let's see if the... Oh, we don't have the ring anymore, yeah? So I guess it stayed in the other timeline. So what are we supposed to do? We need to definitely to find the combination.
Что?
What? Where is
здесь взялась
the
кровь?
blood coming from? Oh, wow! There's blood on the floor now.
Нужно узнать,
Need to
что за
find
этой
out what's
дверью.
behind that door. Yeah, I was just saying that actually. Find a way to open the birdcage. Find out what's hidden in the closet. Okay, but I haven't seen any numbers. Somebody's ringing at the door, yeah?
Эй, вы меня слышите?
Hey, can you hear me?
Кто
Who's
там?
there? Nikolai Sergeyevich, you are on your side again. It's already night
Я
outside.
его внук.
I'm his
Пожалуйста,
grandson. Please call the
вызовите
police.
полицию.
I don't know
Я
how
не
I
знаю,
ended
как я
up
тут
here.
оказался.
What police? He's completely out of his mind. I warned you.
Постойте!
Wait,
Мне
I need
нужна
your
ваша
help.
помощь.
He's completely out of his mind. So did she mean like... Oh, this door is just opening. Did she mean like his father or his grandfather? Who's out of his mind? She was talking to his grandfather, so I guess she was referring to his father, that he lost his mind back when he was a child. I mean, maybe when he was left alone in the house while his parents were in Romania. So this is a razor, mechanical razor with winding, more brutal shave than axe. Wow, you can even flush the toilet. And yeah, the water is running. Nice. Is the guy still outside? We can't see him from this angle. The bottle, judging by the label and smell, is a solvent. Well, since we can take it, we will. And there's some dirty water in the bathtub. Oh, we can drain it, nice. Maybe there's somebody under there, huh? And will reach out and grab us.
Черт.
Damn, it looks like the electrical panel in the entrance was knocked out. There's a key in there. An old key, either from the door or from the box. Okay. What What's up with the red
Что
light?
за... Кто здесь?
Who's there? Huh. What? Okay. It's finally starting to become creepy. And the music. So there's definitely somebody else in here. Whether it's a ghost or a real person, that remains to be seen, I guess. Wait, let's try the key, see if we can open this little chest here. I guess not. So, in this case it has to be from the entrance, right? Oh, come on. Also not. Either from the door or from the box. So why is it not working then? No. It's weird. I mean, where else could we use it? And why are the lights off? Oh, of course, we don't have electricity. That's why. So... I guess somehow we have to go out. Check the electrical panel at the entrance. Yeah, but I cannot get out of the house. How am I supposed to do that? That's so weird. So if we can't use it there, and we can't use it here, what the hell is it for then? Ah! Oh, okay, it was for the small chest. I wasn't doing it properly before. I see. So we have in there, we have a bracelet. Are they not like falling off? No, okay. And what else? It's two pictures. Ah, one of them is with the books, probably here from the house. And the other one, what is that? You know what? I think this is the painting with the ship from the bedroom. My father liked to store things in small containers. Apparently it was passed down to him from his father. Okay, let's go check the library. I think there were these books, right? Ah, we can interact with it. But we can only pull it or push it back, I see. Let me go check that painting, see if I was correct about it. Ah, yeah! It did move, okay, I see. Instructions for the bird cage, nice. How it works: place any weight of 500 grams on the scales near the cage door. The weight must remain on the balance until the mechanism is fully open. 500. Ah, you know what is 500 grams? The milk. Need to find something weighing 500 grams. That was right. Half a liter of milk, I think. Yeah, we can take it now. So that's definitely it. Use. Okay. Nice. We open it. Possibly the key to the front door. So now we'll be able to get out. Hopefully. Yeah.
Видимо, это и есть щиток.
Apparently
Нужно
this is
вернуть
the
свет в
shield. I need to
квартиру.
return the light to my apartment.
Нужно как-то
I need
снять
to somehow
замок с
remove the lock
щитка,
from the
иначе
electrical
мне не
panel,
включить свет.
otherwise it won't turn on the light. So maybe we can use... Oh, we don't have the bolt cutter anymore. Or the crowbar. So...
Не поддается.
And this is back in.
Сначала мне нужно вернуть
First I need
свет
to
в
return the
квартиру.
light to the apartment. Yeah. But how are you supposed to get out? Ah, okay. I haven't noticed the lock before. There you go. So we can go up, we can go down. There's that red light there, and I see a crowbar, so I think that's the way to go. Let me just have a look. What? Is this Stalin? That's definitely Stalin. But I don't know what that noise was. So this is the entrance to the...
Не поддается.
Yeah, to the building. What? So this is the same ball, yeah? Like in his father's attic. And what about the crowbar? We can take it. Nice. So I think we only came down here for the crowbar. There's another little astronaut. Huh. 2 out of 7. Okay, so I guess we'll go and use the crowbar here, yeah? For the lock. Nowhere to apply. Okay. So not really then. Let's go up, see if we find anything. A porcelain jar. All grandmothers should have a porcelain collection. There's definitely something inside. Ah, so you're supposed to drop it, I guess, yeah? Let's see. Drop. Old ring! An old family ring that belonged to my grandfather. Nice, we found it. That's good. Correspondence of neighbors. Dear Vera, I no longer have the strength to endure this. It is necessary to file a collective complaint against the neighbors below. Of course, I understand that Nikolai Sergeyevich is a man of art and works at night, not letting us sleep, but these terrible sounds of howling haunt me, and I think all the neighbors. And I feel sorry for their little son, who is often left alone in the apartment. But judging by the noise in the apartment, they have at least 3 children. I also found a porcelain jar in the front door. If anything, I left it on the shelf. Yeah, I got it. So this was for Vera, a neighbor. Probably locked.
Не поддается.
Yep. So
Не поддается.
let's keep going up, I guess. See if we can find anything else. So people come to smoke here. Where are you at, doggy? Can't see anything outside. Other than it's night and raining. Some people have been drinking here on the stairwell. There is an open window. Ah, no. Just more of the same. I don't know what just happened.
Не поддается.
I have to
Надо
run.
бежать.
You have to run, really? Okay, let's run then. But we're on top floor, so... Oh, we can open this. Okay. Can we lock it behind us? Yeah. So that... I don't know what that was. That evil entity was definitely chasing us. Some bolt cutters? Yes, we can pick it up this time. So I guess this is how we'll fix the lights.
Не поддается.
But the question is, can we go back out there? Or are we gonna
Не
get
поддается.
attacked? No, I think it's safe now. So we were supposed to come all the way up here to get the bolt cutters. So our flat should be, I think, here on the right, yeah? No. One more floor down. Yeah, that's it. Are you joking? Nowhere to apply. What? What the hell do you mean? Oh, okay. I don't know why it said before that it's nowhere to apply. Maybe I wasn't close enough? And... nice, we've turned it back on. So I guess we're going in, right? Find out what's hidden in the closet. Let's turn on some lights to see where we're going, and maybe not use so much of this kerosene, right? This is the same girl as yeah, it is, I think, as in the basement in his father's workshop. There was a painting of a little girl which looked very similar to this one. I don't think I've checked these drawers here. March 4, 1957. My father says that I have a vivid imagination, but I know for sure that I didn't make it up. It all started after my parents arrived back from Romania. Sometimes, passing by the mirror, my reflection seems to behave strangely. It looks as though it's moving slower than me, and its gaze is always in my direction, but as soon as I turn on the light, the reflection becomes normal again. Okay. And what's up with this chair on the floor? It wasn't like that before, I think. Let's save it again, just to be on the safe side. I think I've already checked this. Yes, I have. Yep. You know what? Let's use this new ring that we have now. So it's supposed to glow when we find something. Man, but it's so dark in here. I need to turn on the lamp again. At least until I... yeah. And there should be some more light on the hallway, I think, somewhere. Okay. So let's see if we can use The ring. Now there's bloody footprints. What? Going this way. What the hell? Oh, oh. Okay. So the ring interacted with this painting, yeah? So that's what the bloody footprints were showing us.
Какого черта?
What?
Что со мной?
What the hell? What's happening to me? This is a very good question, actually.
Здесь
What?
будто нарисованное.
We've traveled
Надеюсь,
into the
через
painting.
мольберт я смогу вернуться в квартиру.
I hope I can return to the apartment through the easel. Wow, we're inside the painting. Oh, okay, so we can go back through here, yeah? That's crazy. And it looks completely different, like everything has a different texture. Well, it has been painted, so of course. Man, this is very psychedelic. Can we still run? We can.
Отец был здесь?
Father was here, perhaps he left clues, like in that story about breadcrumbs. I need to study an item using the
Нужно
ring.
изучить предмет с помощью кольца.
What? Yeah. It's definitely glowing. 25 degrees north, 71 degrees west. Who are you talking to, Dad? Some memory, yeah? Sasha, stop scaring us. What will you do next? You have changed a lot after the trip. You lost your job, you stopped talking to us. Everything will be fine. Just need to wait. But why did she say Sasha? She was supposed to say Kolya, no? I mean, that was when Sasha was a little kid. His father, I mean. Right? Okay, so where are we going now then? Is there something in this barrel maybe? Oh, it's glowing. Okay, there's a handprint. What is this?
Возможно, я смогу
Maybe I can
перерезать это
cut it with
чем-то
something
острым.
sharp. Oh, you have those scissors. What is this? It looks like the hands of an old clock. Okay. And there's a chest here. A bottle with a letter inside. I wonder what it says there. So I guess we're gonna break it once again. Drop. And looks like a simple map. I wonder what's there. The tracks will lead you where you need to go. Okay, so we are down there. No, we are up there with the chest. So we need to go back to the ship and then continue back down. Okay. It is written something there, but... Ah, it's this. The tracks will lead you where you need to go. And there's a sandstorm going on now, yeah? Okay, so let's first get to the ship. I think that light is where the ship is. Man, it was hard to see things in here even before, but
Там
now
впереди у дерева что-то
there's
есть.
something ahead of the tree. What? There's something ahead of the tree? What the hell are you talking about? So based on that map, we're supposed to go, I think, like that way. I cannot see anything in here. I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Or even if it really is the right direction. Guess I'm just waiting for the ring to start glowing again. Wow. And I wonder how far do they allow you to go? Ah, that's it. That's the invisible barrier. Maybe we're supposed to go back into the house and then come back here later on when there isn't this. Yeah, that actually makes sense. When there isn't a sandstorm, because we really can't see anything now. Let's do that. And I guess we'll find the treasure later on now. And we don't know our guy's name, so we know that his father was Sasha, his grandpa was Kolya, but I have no idea what his name is. We are lucky that at least there is that light on top of the ship. Otherwise we'd be completely lost in this sandstorm. And he can run for a little while and then he runs out of breath. Okay. So let's get back to reality. That was very psychedelic, wasn't it? So everything is the same in here, I guess. So let's see if we go back in now. Is there still a sandstorm or what? No, now we're good. Okay. So the chest was there. The ship is here, so we're supposed to go that way. Even though there doesn't seem to be anything that way. Ah, maybe there is another chest there. Yeah. There is.
Заклинило.
So probably this is what the crowbar is for, right? Yep. We're going down again. Inside the painting. Okay. We're gonna need our lamp though in here. There's another little guy. 3 of 7. Huh. Nice. And how well they made the rust now. So far I'm really liking this game. It's really, really good. What?
Видимо,
Apparently this is my father's board. He also tried to figure it out. Someone betrayed my grandfather. It led him to the grave. It started back in the 17th century. So it's definitely somehow related to that painting now of that woman from the 17th century. Cursed item. And which one is the cursed item exactly? Maybe these old books? Cursed item. How is Dmitry Novikov connected with all this? Ah, so it's that guy, yeah, from the picture. Dmitry Novikov. Museum worker tragically died under unexplained circumstances. So this was his grandfather, yeah? Kolya was working in a museum. Is that maybe a code? 826? No, there were 4 digits on that lock, yeah? Well, let's remember anyway. 826. Just in case. So what? That's all? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Let's go back up into the painting. That sounds strange, right? Okay, so I guess we're going out then. Let's see. Find out what's hidden in the closet, yeah. We still haven't figured that one out yet. What was it? 826, right? Let's see.
Я не знаю комбинацию.
Nope, I don't know the combination. And there are actually just 3 digits. Yeah, 3, not 4. Guess we cannot use the bolt cutter.
Замок слишком большой,
The
я
lock
не
is
смогу
too big.
перекусить его.
I can't bite through it. Yeah, probably the same with the crowbar. Nowhere to apply. Yeah. But how are you supposed to try it? Like now I would have liked to try, for example, that 826. But they don't allow us to. I don't know the combination. So I guess you're just supposed to find like, I don't know, some piece of paper with all those or what. Hey, you know what we can try now? Let's try the ring again and see maybe it triggers another painting trip. Nope. I don't think there's any painting in here. Of course not. I don't know what's going on. So this is the kitchen. Ah, somebody's coming out of that closet now. Our ring is glowing. But it's too dark to see what it's reacting with. There's something around here, yeah? And there is somebody in the house. What? Yeah, look at this. That's crazy. So this is, I guess, our grandfather, right? And he's going back in there, yeah? That is crazy. He just went back. There he is. And he's gonna attack us, right? Huh. Wow. Wow. So our ring did glow here. We were, I think, in this room. Ah, this thing again. So I guess we're supposed to find what it reacts with before the evil grandpa gets us, yeah? The problem is that when he comes out, all the lights go off. And we are left in complete darkness. This is the issue. Okay. So it's somewhere here. But if I turn the lamp on, we're just gonna get killed again by evil grandpa, right? I think. And why the hell is he attacking us? I guess he's coming again. Yeah, there he is. If only I knew which one, which painting. I think we were around here, right? Oh my god. And we cannot skip this cutscene. I think there's a painting inside the bedroom that the ring interacts with. You know what? I'm gonna turn it on a little bit. This one, right? It has to be this one. Oh my god. Huh. This is becoming a little bit annoying. So let's maybe go with it directly here. I wish you could just skip this cutscene. That's quite annoying that you have to watch it every time. So now I'm just gonna go directly to that painting with the old lady. I think it's here, right? It is not. Wow, it's another painting. There is the guy. The creepy old guy. And he discovered us once again. I can't even see where I'm going. Okay. How to handle this? So I guess as soon as we go in here, we're gonna trigger the cutscene again, yeah? Oh! Oh, okay! Nice! So we'll be able to go in another painting, so this is what you're supposed to do actually. Okay, now I see. But this time we could see because the lights were on. So now we're in another painting, so this is how we go back. That's crazy. This is mental, so we can go in probably all of the paintings, yeah? Inside this place. It's a very original idea, I don't know. I don't think I've ever played
Не поддается.
any game where you can actually go inside the paintings. What is written here? He is not afraid of the light of fire. It looks like old Slavic symbols. My father often came across them in his work. The Svarosdich symbol represents the power of the earthly and universal fire. The Tree of Life symbol is a Slavic Vedic symbol. The 12-pointed cross symbol is intended to protect against various external influences. Okay, so this must be about those symbols that we kept finding around the house. The symbol of Dashbog summer patronizes all Russian people. The symbol of Kupalo is Slavic Vedic symbol of fertility. Star of the cross symbol. This symbol brings happiness, goodness, and good luck to a person. Okay. Wax piece. There's definitely something inside. I hope I can wash it off with boiling water. Boiling water, you say? Huh. So is this like the evil entity that is possessing our dead grandfather then, or what? But this looks so crazy inside the freaking painting. And all the spores floating in this attic. I guess that's an attic, right?
Как они забросили сено так высоко?
How did they throw the hay so high? There's something with the hay, huh? How did they throw it so high? There's more here. Maybe you're like supposed to burn it. I mean, since we can push. I don't know. I'm probably wrong about this. But why did he mention the hay? If you're not supposed to do anything about it. Oh, it's burning! Okay, so we are supposed to do actually something about it. I see. Nice, nice. So, let's stop it. Okay. Let's try to pull it. That's gonna be difficult. This is gonna be tricky. Let's go try the other one in the meantime. So let's see if we can push it there. I don't know why we're supposed to burn the hay. So there's 3 more stacks. think we need the lamp. Maybe that's why I couldn't push it harder before. And how the hell do we stop it? I don't know how I did earlier when I burned it. Let's try this one again. Maybe it was just a fluke and we're actually not supposed to burn it. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time and then I'm gonna let it go. Okay, we burned another stack. Now I wanna do it all, you know. What about this one? It's supposed to go there, yeah? Oh, come on. Catch fire already. This is not easy at all. Because as soon as you touch it, it starts moving in that direction, so, and you can't stop it afterwards. Okay. And we have one more, yeah. That one over there. Aye. Let's see. Did he burn it? Oh, he did not. Man, that's annoying. It's really far, that last stack of hay. No, it doesn't get all the way up there. I'm gonna try to run maybe in that direction. Okay, nice. And now maybe we're gonna find out why we've done all that. Is there more hay up there or what? Why the hell did we burn it? How is it helping us? Because the guy did say something. He was like wondering how they managed to place it so high up. Okay. So I guess we didn't really have to burn it after all. Because nothing happened after we did. But then why place it there and why say something about it? Maybe there's another stack up there I'm missing, but I don't think so. No. I've got them all. So I guess it was just for fun. Even though it wasn't much fun, because it was quite difficult. Okay then. So I actually came up here for nothing, it seems. Let's save it. So I guess that's all with this painting. Are you supposed maybe to use those clock hands here? Don't really think so, but let's give it a try. Nowhere to apply, so no. Okay, so let's go back to reality then. And boil some water and see what we find inside the wax. So this is maybe like a house now from the 1600s, from the 17th century. I guess that's the idea. Maybe, I don't know, that woman in the painting used to live here. Some cheese, sugar. Have we read this before? A very old note. The handwriting is barely legible. I don't think we have. Honey, our son has started hiding our things again. His love of hide and seek will soon drive me crazy. Dishes, decorations, and food began to disappear from the house. The last time I found the key to the room with the fireplace was in a haystack in our attic. Please talk to him. He doesn't care about me. Ah, okay, so this is why I had to burn the haystack, I guess, yeah? So the last time I found the key to the room with the fireplace was in a haystack in our attic. Please talk to him. So maybe there was... Oh my god, I have to go back up there. Maybe there was a key on the ground that I haven't noticed after burning the haystacks. I thought there has to be something more with that hay. I mean, why burn it if it doesn't help us in any way? So maybe there was some key on the floor that I missed, yeah? Let's be very careful not to miss it again. Is this? Yes, it is! Oh my god. Old key in clay. Maybe I can clean it with water. There was a reason why I had to burn it. It wasn't just for fun. Okay. So now we're definitely going back to 1957 again. Luckily I read this. So it was to the room with the fireplace, yeah? It says. The last time I found the key to the room with the fireplace was in a haystack in our attic. But there is no water here, so we definitely have to go to 1957. Let's hope that old evil grandpa is not gonna be attacking us once again in there. So we're gonna have to go to the kitchen. Oh my god, here he comes again. That's annoying. So how are we supposed to go and clean that wax if this guy keeps attacking us? That's what I wanna know. So definitely let's turn off the light for now. Let's get our ring back. Even though it's not gonna glow here. Where the hell is the old guy? So we're supposed to like navigate through the darkness. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. And he's seen us. Evil ass grandpa. How can I get to the kitchen? If this guy keeps attacking us, huh? Oh no. As soon as we make a step, we trigger this cutscene. And if we're just gonna go having the light on, he's just gonna attack us straight away, probably. There he is. Yeah. Let's try maybe to run away from him. And go in the kitchen and close the door. Does this work? He cannot open the door or what? Okay, I guess it did work. Nice. And there were some candles in here. There you go. Oh no! But he's burning. Okay. Elusive. I have no idea why he burned when he came in. But I'm glad that he did, to be honest. Okay, so how do we go about boiling this water? Uh-huh. Guess it's boiling. Okay. And now, let's use this one first. Boiling water, yeah.
Вода еще не вскипела.
The water hasn't boiled yet. Are you joking? Okay. Guess you're supposed to wait for it a little longer. Let's have a look outside in the meantime. Still night and still raining. So it's definitely boiling now, right? You know what? Let's leave it boil. Yeah. So you have to do it while it's still boiling, actually. And what did we get? Artifact, an antique artifact. It looks like it's only half. Uh-huh, so we're gonna need to find the other half. And what about this thing? Key, old key in clay. Maybe I can clean it with water. So are we supposed to... This is in clay. I don't think we should use boiling water again. Ah, maybe that's why we have the running water in the... Well, here as well it should be. Yeah. I wouldn't say in the bathroom, but... Of course in here as well. Let's see if it works. It did. So. Laundered key with a lion symbol. Okay, but what is it for? Is the question. And I have to go back out there, yeah, where evil grandpa is. Or maybe not anymore. And how the hell is he locking the...
Я не знаю комбинацию.
I have the bloody footprints again. I was thinking maybe it would interact, but no. So this is the painting we've been in earlier. And it doesn't work with this one. At least evil grandpa is not attacking us anymore. That's something. And I keep turning on the lights and somehow the roll is off. Okay. Evil grandpa, stay in there, yeah? Let's take out our ring and see if it glows anywhere else in the house. Not with Tolstoy. What? It did something just now. Is the guy still waving at us? Yeah, he's still there waving at us. That's crazy. So no, I guess we just knocked the chair. Okay, I'm just gonna save the game here and finish part 1, and we're gonna continue next time. Nice. This is a really good game. I'm really liking it so far. This game took me completely by surprise. I mean, I didn't have high expectations for it since I've never heard about it before, but it turned out to be really good. Really everything about it. Graphics, mechanics, gameplay, storyline, everything was great. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and see you back here on Wednesday for the second part of Renovator Origins. Bye!